According to Far Out magazine, these are 5 of Prince's filthiest songs. Now, Prince's music sure was horny. He knew how to rub people up the wrong way, and as of one of music's most revered stars, he was in the perfect position to do so. A rare combination of virtuoso and conceptual visionary, Prince was one of the most successful and controversial musicians of the 1980s. Whether it was his own records with or without the revolution, or in the songs he produced with the likes of Sheila E, he was always pursuing something groundbreaking. Prince rose to fame in 1979 with his breakthrough hit I Wanna Be Your Lover, which soared to the top of the R&B charts. After developing a reputation as the R&B's world's one to watch, he nullified any possibility of being pigeonholed with his decade-defining 1980 album, Dirty Mind, which, as you will discover, cemented him as one of America's most revered purveyors of erotically charged pop music. For the next 10 years, Prince developed a powerful mythology in which he cast himself as a sexually voracious and unrelentingly imaginative musical genius. By the time the 1990s came around, his name was a byword for controversy, spectacle, and sensuality. Prince's lustful, libidinous lyrics were just one byproduct of his inextinguishable rebel spirit. They seem to have been crafted with the set intention of upsetting bourgeois sensibilities, which they very often did. Here we've brought you 5 of the singer's most erotic, fetishistic, and explicit songs. Darling Nikki, from Purple Rain, 1984. We begin with one of Prince's most overtly sexual tracks, Darling Nikki, taken from the Purple Rain soundtrack album. In the track, Prince recalls an encounter with a sexually vivacious woman in a hotel lobby he finds masturbating with a magazine. Prince was no stranger to the sexually explicit pop song, but this was the first track of its kind that was released as a single. It received a great deal of attention from fans, critics, and worried mothers alike. It also led to the introduction of parental advisory stickers on album covers. Nice one, Prince. Jack You Off, from the Controversy album of 1981. This playful number from Prince's appropriately titled 1981 album Controversy features yet another character lost in a maze of self-pleasure. If you're tired of the masturbator, come on over to my neighborhood. We can jump in the sack and I'll jack you off. When the Rolling Stones asked Prince to open for them at the massive stadium show in L.A., he decided to play this song. The mostly male audience were outraged by its deeply homoerotic undertones, or should that be overtones, and quickly began yelling homophobic slurs and pelting the singer with bottles, forcing him to leave the stage early. Head, from the Dirty Mind album in 1980. If you're looking for that song that cemented Prince as a music's erotic provocateur, this is it. Head, taken from his 1980 album Dirty Mind, is just about as red-blooded as it gets. In the track, Prince reminisces about the time he seduced an 18-year-old woman on the day of her wedding. The account is a male fantasy if ever I heard one. I'm just a virgin, the girl tells him, and I'm on my way to be wed, but you're such a hunk, so full of spunk. After being promised the best oral sex of her life, she decides to ditch the wedding vows and run off with Prince. Sister, also from Dirty Mind album in 1980. Sister is by far one of the most troubling songs on Dirty Mind. The track sees the speaker, possibly Prince, open up about sexual relationship he had with his sister, who is twice his age. She showed me where it's supposed to go, he says. A blowjob doesn't mean blow. Incest is everything it's said to be. Most disturbing of all, however, is the power the speaker's sister wields over him. In fact, by the end of the song, he is begging his sister not to turf him out on the street. Oh, sister, don't put me on the street again. Oh, sister, I just want to be your friend. Erotic City, from Purple Rain, 1984. Released in the wake of Purple Rain, Prince's Sheila E duet Erotic City earned the singer yet another #1 single. The lyrics are, in fact, we can funk until the dawn, making love till cherry's gone. Of course, nobody heard funk, they heard fuck. This convinced the FCC to hand out fines to radio broadcasters in Texas, Arizona, and Nevada for playing the song, though that did nothing to dissuade other broadcasters from cranking it out at full volume. The young and horny were lapping it up after all. One addition that I would add would be the other song that he has out called Sexy Motherfucker. But that's just my personal favorite.